Hello, my name is Tolu Ajayi. I'm a filmmaker, a directing coach, and TV commercials maker, producer. I'm happy to be here. So what drives me to tell stories of social issues and the choice of message? I think the core thing that drives that for me is, I think the very nature of storytelling. I believe, even from the kind of stories I've been exposed to, they've always had a point. I feel the true nature of storytelling isn't just recording an event. Is when you think of a story, you're organizing it into a theme. At a very fundamental level, there's a reason why we watch something. And that's at a very basic level. So if you're watching a romantic comedy, thematically, you already know what you're watching. If you're watching an action film, there is a theme to it. Yes, so when you now start to look at it in terms of the kind of stories you're telling, especially if you're doing cause-related stuff, what you're really trying to do perhaps is to shine the light on aspects within your environment. I believe a lot that filmmakers, African storytellers and filmmakers, we have so much of a wide tapestry of issues that need to be frontlined. You can't, it's our job as filmmakers to point our lenses at something that we see in our society. It's our job. So even if you're making a film, at a certain extent, you must, highlight something that you're seeing, that you say, hey, listen, what do you think of this? Because those are the things we're having a conversation about. And it's very easy to make those issues entertaining or to put them into storytelling formats. I like to think of them as modern day fables. So what are the things that drive my choices? I think the things that drive my choices are the things that I'm conscious of. And at my stage, because I come from a TV commercial background, so I've made a lot of storytelling. I've done a lot of stories for brands. A lot of my stories have helped push the sales of banking services, recharge cards, tomato pastes, so now that I have the opportunity and I'm sort of not fully in that space, I think I want to point the lens at other issues. So other issues, what are the things you can talk about that people can know about and they can take action on? Because I think the whole thing about TV commercials is really, really trying to get people to take a decision on something. So yes. Okay, the way I balance artistic vision and social issues, I personally, and this is what I've found, having made quite a few films that are cause foundational. The medium determines the message. You can't make a message. People want a film first. So I'd recommend that the message needs to be wrapped, like a sausage roll. The message should be wrapped around the meat has to have dough, and seasoned dough, flavored dough. So I feel the best way forward is make something that's appealing, that has a message, but don't make a message. People get sermons in churches, mosques. That's not the point of a camera, and lights and camera, and, let people be enticed. The original idea, even as Africans, what we did was that our griots would wrap up messages in stories that had music, dance, and call and response. Let's not make something medicinal and that's bitter, because the truth is bitter, but you must make something that is that must be entertaining. If it's to be a film, it has to be entertaining. It has to follow storytelling, the 3-act structure. Then the message is a part of it. That would be my rule of thumb. All right. The way I ensure there's authenticity and representation, especially of the voices, the message, is it starts off first with a lot of research. It starts off with knowing who that person is, because you just can't imagine, the people are having issues and you really don't know them. You don't understand the dialect, you don't understand the pain points. Then how do you cast? How do you cast? How do you address the issues? Before you actually start filming, you must know what the central issues are. So you have to speak to the people, get a sense of where they're coming from. So it starts off with research, then it starts off with visits, starts off with listening, really identifying the people, because if you're a director, you should be able to see the person in your head. You should be able to, so that's the way you bring it to life in front of the camera. So if you're going to be authentic, the same thing goes for making a proper film. You need to do your research, you need to know what the issues are, and ask them what the solutions are. I feel one of the challenges in cause filmmaking is filmmakers telling the people the issues. So I think we should ask them what, because it might give you a more layered delivery when they tell you what the solutions to the problems are. And they might disagree with what your initial script intent was, but be humble enough to at least present it, and that could be a proper argument, and that could be a proper presentation. I don't think we as cause filmmakers have all the answers, and it's an ongoing dialogue. So yes, do your research, be boots on the ground, know the people, hear the people, and be a part of the solution. So I think social impact films are important because the best way to inform people of something is to visualize the thing. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So how do we quantify what a video does? I feel it's great for education. It's also great for getting people to feel emotional about something, and them seeing the emotions mirrored by other human beings or something that's close and dear to them creates the connection and the relatability that you're trying to do. It also enables them to to do the call to action thing. I feel like even in course curriculum you're trying to teach, it's a strong visual flavor. When you see something that really touches your heart and causes you to really act in a certain way, and it's the best way for you to remember something. It's best for you to remember a scenario and to take action on it. So I feel it's crucial that there be a way where it can be integrated into the education of people, can be integrated into the consciousness of people. And more than ever, in our country, in our society, it's very needed now. So kudos to you and your team for taking on that cause.